Hello, everybody. Today is Saturday, the 30th of August, and today marks 1 year since I have been retired. So, I am spending it doing something I've put off for 2 years because I'm afraid I'll kill it, but it needs done. I need to repot this, or not repot it. The pot it's in is okay. It needs to be restaked. You can see the stake here. It's meant to stand up, but as plants do, it keeps growing, so it is now sagging. And this is probably a two-person job, but there's no one but me to do it, so let's see if I can do this. This plant is about 22 years old, and it was given to me by another American immigrant like myself. Her name was Kathy, also with a K. Like myself, we both moved here. It's a really weird coincidence. We both arrived in Scotland in November of 2002. Both of us because we had met Scottish men online. Sadly, my friend died last December. So, anyway, when her husband's dad died, he inherited the family home in South Ayrshire, Scotland. So, they moved out there, and she gave me this plant, and it was about half the height, but since then, I heard something snap. Please don't tell me that was a branch. Anyway, she gave me this plant, and I've had it ever since. So, I've decided today to be brave and, try and restake it so it can remain healthy. The idea of repotting it is like, I can't even see taking this thing out the pot to repot it. So, you can probably tell from my window that it's sunny, but that's the way it's gone this week pretty much. I awaken to sunshine. Oh, look at it, it's leaning. But then later, it gets dark, and that is it for the sun. So it's supposed to start raining again, like around 1:30. I've already come in from the garden to check the plants. Because we've had 2.5 days of rain. Everything is well watered, still growing. Oops, nothing's been flattened too badly. So, that's good. Okay, can I take that out? I have loads of sticks in here trying to hold baby up, and as I'm doing this, I can see lots of new growth at the bottom trying to come up, which I don't know if I'll be able to show you, but I really should have waited and asked Daniel or Grace to come down and hold it. That's what snapped. That's what I heard. Oh well, it'll grow back. I'm sure I'm not going to kill it. I think plants, like animals, they sense who cares for them and who loves them. So, they try their best. And I've never moved him. I named him, his name is Irving, after Irvin, where Kathy and Care lived. But I've never moved him. I found a place that he really, really seems to like, and he's just always been there. Okay, so this is the last one. No, it's not. There's a wee one down here. God only knows why I have that wee one. So while I'm in here, I'll pull off some dead bits and cut off some stuff. Let's cut that off. Oh wow, that's a big one. Yeah, we'll cut that off. Okay. Oh, come on. And I'll cut off any dead bits I see. This thing is heavy. I'm shocked. I think what I'm going to have to do is very gently just let it lie down. And cut the rest of the strings off and any dead bits I see. And let's see. This is turning a funny color. So I'm just going to chop that off. Because it is, it's turning yellow. Okay, and I'm going to chop this off, and let me see, I'll pull that off, and I'm going to cut that off, and that, you can tell, this is like, so, for the past 2 days, since, as I mentioned, 2.5 days really, it's been raining, I've not really done much. I didn't even bother to get dressed. I mean, fully dressed, hair combed, earrings on, stuff like that, until today. I was basically just lying around in my jammies, writing poetry, and watching movies. Well, not really movies, but documentaries. Okay, I see one that can I just pull this? Yes, thank you, Lord. Okay, so, okay, I see what it is. Okay, so, I need to get my little where does the dirt go in plants? Okay, I'm going to have to, I don't know how to do that. I'll figure it out. You know what? You will. You'll figure it out. So, first, this is a really big one. So, first, let's put a stake right here. Okay. And let's, come on. No, I don't like that one. I like it this way. Okay, yeah, so, and hopefully I won't hurt it. Come on, baby. Yeah, there. Okay, so I'll do that. Now, I will take this one. Let's take it up a bit and we'll tie it. So I I got so engrossed in this, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I was basically just, working on my poems, working a little bit on my book, and yeah, it needs soil. I'm gonna have to pack some more soil in here. And, just chilling. Oh my God, this is a big one. Okay, so, yeah, they're tangled. So, if I do that, okay, and take that up. I need a big one. Let's tie this one. And once I get them all tied up again, then I will put nice new soil on top of it. No, this is not tight enough. So, this isn't working. I need string. That's going to be a bit problematic because to get the string on the way I want it, I will need somebody else to hold it. Okay. It's leaning forward a little bit, but not too much, so that's good. Hang on. Don't fall over. I'll be right back. Thanks for waiting. Something else I collect, and I got into this when I had a fish tank, but I don't have the tank anymore, but I kept these because they're pretty, are interesting rocks. So I'm going to take this rock, which is quite heavy, and I'm going to stick it. That is working. I thought that would work. Okay, so now I have some string here. Okay. So let me see. I watched this it was just sweet and cute and charming, for want of a better word. I watched this movie last night, and it was called Her Story. And I guess you could say it was like a feminist movie. It took place in Saigon, and it was about the trials and tribulations of a lovely woman named T-May, who had just gotten divorced, and she had been living in Vietnam with her husband, and then decided to move back to her hometown of actually Saigon is her hometown of Saigon, with their 10-year-old daughter Molly, whose nickname is Momo. Molly obviously is she's ambivalent about the divorce. It doesn't affect her schoolwork. She's a very bright child, but it affects her world outlook, her outlook on love and men, and her teachers are concerned because they give her this essay, they give the class this essay to write, and the essay is called What I Dream About. Molly writes an essay titled Why I Don't Dream Anymore, which alarms both of her parents. Oops. So, T-Man, her mom, is forced to go to school and, well, not forced to because Molly doesn't want to. She ends up, she's concerned, as any parent would be. She goes to school to talk to Momo's teachers and stuff, and the teacher is like, she's not complaining about the content. She just thought, I just thought you, as her mom, would want to know, what your daughter was thinking and feeling at this point. How does that look? Is that looking better? No, it's standing up more, but I really do think I'm going to need another stick. So, where's the other stick? Anyway, because I'm trying to do this while it broke. Damn it. Shite. Okay. Maybe it wasn't heavy enough. So the parents get involved, and then this lady moves into the building, and she works as an escort, and her name is Zhao Mei, and she gets involved in the lives of T Mei and Molly's mom, and they become really good friends. Zhao Mei is totally unlike Molly's mom, which actually Molly likes. How's that look, guys? Is that better? I don't think so. I think it needs more structure. I think it needs to be tied up a bit more. So I have a long bit of string. Let's see if this will help. I just needed to stand up long enough for me to, put more soil in here. Okay. I think I'm doing it. I think it's working. I think it's working. Okay, so now let me take that rock that I was using to anchor it and move it there. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, so I have this bit of string and this bit of string, and I have another stick. My coffee is going cold trying to do this. Anyway, I'm not going to go into the whole of the story, but it's on YouTube, and it's called Her Story, and it's really cute and charming and, restful. There's nothing bad in it. Unlike, if you follow my channel, a lot of the movies I watch, which are dark and violent. Okay, so, here comes the hard part. Is there anything else I need to stake or get it to stand up? I don't think so. I will keep these stakes. Oh wait, yes there is. Oh Lord, okay, so how can I do that? Let's see. Oops, that's not a good idea. Not a good idea, so. Nope, that won't go there. That's too little. Okay. What do you guys think? Is it looking all right? Do you think I'm going to kill it? Do you think it's going to go into shock after all this handling? Okay, so I don't think so. I think it will Oh, come on, you. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, so now let's get this. And twine it around. Let's tie it. Okay. I think I may have gotten it. Okay. That's just not going to go there because that's just not the way it wants to grow. But I think I can pick that up. Ugh. Ugh. There. Okie dokie. Nope, it's gonna come apart. I'm gonna have to do the string thing. All right, I have some string left. Can I do this? Can you guys even see me? Because I realize the light's kind of. Let me move the camera. And hopefully when I pick this up. Okay, so there. Hi. Okay, so. Okay, so I'll move that. I think this should be okay. Okay. Maybe I should just try both of them. Or all three. Let's do that. And they don't have to be. Yeah, that's okay. Move it up. And to think that once upon a time, I had a dream of owning a flower shop. Nope. Okay. Okay. Come on, you guys. There. Just stay there. That's not working. Whew, this is hurting my arms. Maybe I'm moving the wrong one. No, I don't want to smash that one. Okay, so let's just try this. That might work. Yeah, I think that will work. Okay, come on. I think that's as good as I'm going to be able to get it, really. Okay, so now for the hard part, putting the soil in. I will show you though, you can see some, can you see that little one coming up there? I can't tell because I'm just holding it up. And there was another bud. Where is that other bud? You can see my garden outside, can't you? Anyway. Okay, so now I need to put a bit more soil in there. So I'll take the rock out because it's anchored. stuffed it up. This is why I didn't want to do this, because I knew it was going to be problematic and difficult, but that is working. Okay, it needed a bit more soil. It needed to be re-anchored. Look at that. Oh, that looks so much better. I bet it's grateful too. Huh, Irving? You like that? Okay. Well, I don't, because now I have dirt under my nails and stuff. This is why I can't, like other ladies, oops, oh my God, get my nails done regularly, because I'm always doing something in the garden, at least in the summer, or doing house plant maintenance, and both are messed up. This is almost empty, so let's just cut that off. Okay, last bit, let's put the last bit of soil on to make sure it's anchored firmly. Push it down. There. Okay. And hopefully, because there are buds, you know, where I can see new leaves are trying to come out, so. Okay, well, there's nothing else for me to, I have just a wee bitty left, but I can use that to, for whatever, you know. You never know what I'll need it for, even though there's not a lot left, so. And this stuff is expensive, so I don't throw anything out until it's totally, utterly empty. Okay. I have some sticks left, and I'll stick them in my bucket. And I have some plant ties left, and they will go in my junk drawer. Everybody should have a junk drawer. Not even everybody should have. I'm just sure it's something everybody does. Okay, and I turned out not to need this. Yeah, it looks healthier. Let me see. Can I turn it around for you?